Hi, in Screencast 4 we're going to begin looking at examples of business level strategy and how it's been applied in the sport industry. So in this screencast we're going to look at cost leadership advantage in gyms. We're going to look at how budget gyms operate in the UK to reduce their costs. Screencast 5 we're going to look at an example of the sportswear industry. Okay, so to begin this screencast then, we just need to think about how an organisation becomes a cost leader. Well, it chooses, so this is about strategic choice, remember, a low level of differentiation. Differentiation is expensive. What this means is that we produce a kind of standard product for the average customer. We do not segment the market into different needs and create tailored products for individuals. There's a low level of differentiation, low level of added features, low level of tailoring to individual needs. There is a standard product, okay, and the organisation as well develops distinctive competencies to minimise costs, and this can be in the areas of manufacturing or operations or technology development. So when I talk about this in budget gyms, I'm showing you here an example from a gym here in the city in which I live in England, Sheffield. And you can see that gym membership costs £9.99 per month. So this is kind of, around 100 Hong Kong dollars per month, the membership is, right? And you can see pictures from inside the gym. It's not luxury, but it's not bad either. So it has free parking, no contract, over 220 pieces of equipment, 50 kilogram dumbbells, free Wi-Fi, full air conditioning, and other features as well. So for £9.99 per month, this is a very good deal, and it's well below the industry average. And what you can see is that at the minute as well, to encourage people to join, they are offering 50% off the first month's membership. So your first month's membership would be kind of £5 or 50 Hong Kong dollars. So within Sheffield, there are 3 Pure Gym gyms. So it's part of a national chain. It's the biggest chain of gyms in the UK, in England. So it has many hundreds, if not thousands of gyms across England. So it's big and it's been very successful. And one reason it's been successful is because its business model, the cost advantage business model, has been very attractive to customers, and it's given it real competitive advantage. So let's just think about budget gyms. What are some of the characteristics of budget gyms? Well, they are a minimum of 50% lower than the average industry price. So the average industry price in the UK is over £20 per month. So Pure Gym is lower than 50%, right? They make heavy use of technology and web. What does this mean? Well, this means if you want to join Pure Gym, you join online. There is no membership sales team. What does this mean? Well, this gives Pure Gym 2 advantages. First of all, you are not paying staff in a membership and sales team, so you are reducing cost, right? Okay, so you're reducing cost by allowing people to join online. It's very like the budget airline model, where you book online, you check in online, you self-service. Yeah, you do self-service. So you join yourself rather than using a membership team. And as you join, when you join online, Pure Gym capture a lot of data about you so that they're able to do communication. Yeah, they're able to communicate with you through your social media accounts and via email and so on. So they reduce the costs of sales staff. They also invest in virtual instructors. So for classes in some of their venues and some of the classes, they have a virtual instructor, right? So a computer recording of classes rather than a real instructor. So they've invested in that. They've also invested in entry technology. So they have biometric or PIN number, PIN code entry. So there is no receptionist. There is no reception. So you are reducing the building costs of building a reception area because you can give over more of the space to the gym, more equipment, more space for exercise activity, and no space for a receptionist to sit and allow people in. So that reduces costs of paying a receptionist, and it also allows you to increase the size of the gym. So Pure Gym are reducing costs by investing and developing competencies in technology. So technology and information systems is one of the support activities in the value chain, but they have developed competency in that to allow them to reduce their prices. The other thing is a gym-only proposition. So on the last slide before this one, we said that differentiation is expensive. Now, in normal gyms in the UK, before Pure Gym, there was a wide range of facilities within the gym. You could have a drink at a bar, an alcoholic drink, a beer, a juice drink. You could have a meal. You could go to the hairdressers and have your hair done. You could go to a nail bar and have your nails done. You could go on sunbeds to try to get a sun tan. You could do many, many things. You could have a swimming pool, right? Pure Gym did research and they found through questioning potential gym members that gym members said, well, all of these other things, a swimming pool, a restaurant, a bar, they are nice to have, but they are not essential. They are not value creating activities for members. Members don't really value them. What we do value is the gym, right? So if there is no value in it for it, if it's not essential, strip it out and don't do it. So Pure Gym has a gym only proposition, right? The other thing that they're able to do is to operate the club with a single person. Because there is no reception, because entry is via PIN code or biometric or swipe card, because there are no different areas in the centre, in the facility, there is just one gym. There is not a separate swimming pool with the need for lifeguards. There is no cafe and bar to staff. It is possible to operate with a single person. Now, in sport facility management, the economics of sport facility management tell us that the biggest cost, the biggest single cost in operating sports facilities is staff, right? The second biggest cost are the building costs. So by reducing staff numbers, they reduce the first biggest cost. By reducing the range of facilities, they reduce the building costs. So they are really reducing costs, right? And the other thing that they're able to do is because they have PIN code entry, they don't need a receptionist, they operate 24 hours a day. so they never close, right? So most gyms and sports facilities in the UK will close at about 10:30 at night, but budget gyms stay open longer. What does that allow them to do? Well, it allows them to sell off-peak membership to some people, even cheaper than £9.99, even cheaper than £10. And they sell them off-peak membership to use during the night, when the facility is quiet. So that allows them to generate additional revenue as well. So this is how the budget gyms work. They invest in some areas and they strip back in other areas. So if we look at the next slide here, what we are saying is that a budget gym needs to emphasize certain value creating activities. So it invests and develops competencies in technology use, online joining, membership card dispensers, customer relationship management system. When you join online, they capture your information, and through email and social media, they can use their customer relationship management. Operating efficiency. They are very efficient. They have far more members per square metre, and they have more machines in their gyms. Because they are open 24 hours a day, they can spread demand and use over a bigger period of time. Okay. So, and they have very good membership data, and they make good use of web and social media. So they've raised some things, right? They have created a supersized gym with flexible hybrid staff roles. So HRM, one of the support activities in the value chain, they have created flexibility. So multi-skilled staff who are trained and employed to do different roles. Take a class, clean, deal with members, supervise people in gym areas. So they have upskilled some of their staff. A self-service environment. So you let yourself in. You buy snacks and food at a vending machine, not from a member of staff over a bar or behind a serving counter, right? So they've created a different proposition, right? So low cost operation is not just about reducing some things, it's about raising and creating. So they've been innovative down here. So they have competencies in innovation. They have competencies in efficiency. And they have also reduced the range of facilities offered. They've reduced the cost of building these facilities. They have reduced the membership types. So they've reduced staff count. So they reduce some areas and they eliminate, and eliminate means take away. So they've taken out of the typical health club model areas which do not add value for customers. So they've taken out loss-leading facilities like swimming pools, creche. Creche is like a nursery where you can leave your children while you exercise in classes. Cafe, bar, health and beauty, retail, studios. They've eliminated traditional staff roles because they have hybrid staff. So, and they've eliminated membership contracts to give people freedom to move about, which makes it more attractive for them to join. So this is the business model that they've followed. They have developed competencies in some of these areas: efficiency, technology use, HRM, flexible roles, and they've been innovative. They've been creative and innovative. Okay, so this is what has allowed them to be so successful. If you look on the reading list for the module, there is a publication on the reading list by Ray Algar. I will put the link at the end of the lecture to his book on the Shoe Library catalogue. but his book explains how budget gyms, low-cost gyms, have evolved and been successful in the UK. So that is a really good example of a cost leadership strategy in the sport industry, right? So now I want to spend a bit of time talking about differentiation. So we've looked at cost leadership. Now we ask ourselves, how does a company become a differentiator? Well, it chooses a high level of product differentiation. So whereas budget gyms stripped out features of health clubs, so they took out swimming pools, creches, nurseries, bars, cafes, tanning salons, hair studios, a differentiator adds features to add to the perceived quality, exclusivity of the product or the service. And it does this, it chooses a high level of product differentiation through quality, trying to source the best quality, trying to be more innovative, and trying to be more responsive to customers, right? And also through research and development. Okay, so if we look at the other end, so we looked at Pure Gym in Sheffield, which had a membership price of £9.99 per month. Here we are looking at Equinox gyms. So Equinox gyms are a small chain of gyms. There are gyms in London, New York, and one or two other major world cities. Okay, so a membership of £205 per month. Yeah, okay, so it's very expensive. It's very, very expensive. It's 20 times more expensive than Pure Gym, the budget operator. Okay, so what do you get for that? Well, if we look at the screenshot, we can see here's differentiation. Instead of Pure Gym with one gym area, here we have a yoga studio, a cycling studio, a Pilates studio, boxing studio, so many different areas for activity. Then we have features, yeah, a locker room, eucalyptus scented towels. You can have your towels heated, you can have your towels cold, you can have your towels soft, you can have your towels scratchy. Yeah? Kiehl's, high-end cosmetics products, a steam room, a shop, juice bar, cafe, recreational areas, yeah, a coat check, a laundry service, a kind of place where you can work, where there is access and free Wi-Fi. So Equinox, and this is club highlights, not everything, Equinox is differentiating. It is adding many, many different features and charging a premium price for this. So it invests in high quality facilities, but it also develops distinct competencies in staff training to make sure that customers are given an excellent service. But the main issue here is the range of facilities that it provides. So we finished this section off by looking at differentiation in health and fitness clubs. In Screencast 5, I want to briefly look at differentiation in sportswear and how sportswear brands like Nike, Adidas and Under Armour try to pursue their differentiation strategies. So the next lecture is actually a short lecture, but it has several videos to go with this in the workbook. So in the week 3 workbook, there are some videos for you to watch.